Oh, Struth, we're live.
Struth.
Can you believe that?
Oh, blimey. I'm trying to find it.
Call blimey, mate.
Struth.
I wonder if there's any Alf Stewart cards.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Stone the Crows.
Stoning.
Flaming glass.
Welcome to the 28th of August.
Hey,
Gentlemen.
What's up, Gazman collects?
On my right,
Oh,
I have Jeremy.
Hello.
Your left.
On my left, your right,
You're
I
right.
have the great man Pugz himself. How are you, Pugz?
I'm great. Yourself?
Jeremy, how you going?
I'm great. How are you, Rob?
So I'm excellent. We're here for Card Chaos, which is brought to you by Platinum Standard Grading, The Yard, the official beer company, Meteorate Sports, and a host of other people that just like to hang on to us and ride on our coattails. Did I say coattails?
Yeah.
I felt like I said coattails.
Coke.
Yeah, I thought you said
Coke.
Coke.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I didn't. Coattails. So let's get straight into it.
Yeehaw.
Love that music.
Boom.
Love that music. Hey, I just noticed our microphones.
I know. Aren't they cute?
I'm the odd one out.
You are the odd
Pretty
one,
disappointing,
like usual.
We're,
Like
we're
usual.
the cute ones. And then there's
Yeah.
him.
And then there's
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I wish I
from
was cute
Darwin.
as well.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You're
Jeremy.
cute to us, mate. You're cute to
Oh.
us.
You've got to be born in Melbourne.
Damn.
Oh, goodness. Okay, what's been going on this week with Platinum Standard Grading and the PSG Ramble?
We've had some pretty nice cards again.
We have, haven't we?
Yeah. So
We talked about the Charizards last week and then some more Charizards,
more
walked
Charizards.
the door.
Yeah, these ones were the evolution ones though. So
Yes.
they're the 2016, not
Yeah.
the 99. But
Yeah, it's still cool.
nice cards.
They graded very well as well, didn't they?
They did.
I handed them back to the customer today who came in to pick them up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he was very happy with them. So what else has come through? You've got here
Metal Universe.
you actually had the Charizards on the list.
I do.
Good work, Rob.
Well, no, they're different ones actually.
Another one.
Yeah.
Okay. The Metal Universe, what came in there?
So they're 97, 98 Metal Universe. It's got the PMG red of the Michael Jordan that goes for heaps.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
that year, but it's not the
Not the red.
obviously.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of those, couple of Kobe's, pretty nice.
Yeah.
Kobe rookie from Tops.
Jacob Mabbott likes my hat.
What is it?
It's McLaren.
Upside down Nike.
No, it's not. It's McLaren. It's
It's an
you
upside down tick.
remember early on. I think we're talking back to early March. I jumped on the bandwagon
Yeah, I
of
remember.
Oscar Piastri straight away. I said this kid is going to be pretty special.
We've got video of it. We can go back.
We can go back. We don't need to go back. This is something I'm proud of. So yeah, I'm on the Oscar Piastri bandwagon. I have been. Bought the hat straight
Nice.
off, and he had another good race last night.
They were on
We'll talk about
sale
that
though,
later.
weren't they?
No, they weren't. Taylor Shillam says hello.
Hey, Shillam.
Taylor, did you get your mail yet? Because I know we sent out something
Mail day.
nicely
Hey.
expressly to him.
Mail day.
Mama Bilston.
Oh no, she's not. Marianne, you can leave now. Chris isn't on the podcast. We know that
He's in New Zealand.
she stalks Chris, but we love Mumsy. Yeah, so a few MJs. What have you seen this week, Jez?
What was that card? It was a Lady Death.
Lady Depp, the chrome one.
Oh yeah,
The-
how
Chrome
cool
one.
is that?
That was so cool.
And it's autographed by Stephen, the artist.
The artist,
Stephen someone. Sorry.
the person who sent that in for grading, I actually lost a bet to, and
Oh,
that's what I had to give up. Was that card?
Well, that was your card.
That was my card.
Oh. So it's a 10 already.
No,
Because I know you protected it.
no, I didn't actually. It came in a
No, it's got a couple.
came in
I'll leave it.
a large collection that I bought one day,
Nice.
and he was going through it, and he said, "This is a cool card."
Stephen Hughes. I think that's
Stephen
the name
Hughes,
of the guy.
yeah, and
autographed it.
yeah. So no, that's pretty cool. What have I seen this week? What we've been talking about? So yeah, some good things happening in the hobby. I'm excited for where the hobby's going at the moment, and that includes PSG, all the grading companies in Australia. I don't care who they are.
Let's all just work together.
We just want to see everyone go really well.
Yeah.
And obviously, we stand by what we do, but there's a lot of good places out there. Liam Gazzard's joined.
Gazzard.
What did I say, Liam? Did I
Yes.
not say
Pastry. I don't know.
Piastri?
I'll just call him Pastry.
Pastry.
Liam
What
Pastry.
does bloody Brett calls him Pistorius, which
Story.
pisses me off.
That's probably
Hello
why
to
I keep
Brett.
saying
Hopefully
that.
Brett's watching.
He's not yet.
Yeah, hopefully he's watching, but I know Brett's pretty busy at the moment. But yeah, let's get on to the next segment. Is it this one?
Sports.
Is it the other one?
That one.
It's a short ball, grab a first back and post.
Hey, what a goal.
Yeah, we'll do the short version of that one today.
Sorry.
Sports news. Geez, I'll tell you what. Can I just say, I'm a bit tired, a bit emotional today.
Why is that?
Because from Friday last week, 6 p.m. Friday, until 1:27 a.m. this morning, it was wall-to-wall sport. There's a lot going on.
Oh, there's heaps.
Give it to us. Tell us something.
Give it to us.
There's lots of sports going on.
I can see even on
I'm
there.
watching
And that's
KO
sports news done.
more than I ever have.
Yeah,
That's great.
KO's fantastic. Why are you being so cheeky today?
I don't know.
You're cranky in the morning.
I wasn't
He was
cranky
he
in
was
the
cranky
morning.
this morning.
Yeah.
throwing
I wasn't
little
cranky.
tantrums. Well, the Boomers had a big win on Friday.
Yep.
But then they lost yesterday. So it was a good win against Finland, but they lost to Germany.
How does that set them up now? They can still win the group, can't they?
No, I believe
Germany will win
Germany
it now?
will, but they can still get second. The next one's Japan, which they should win.
I saw a bloke playing for Japan last night. He was about 4
He's
foot
5'4".
5'4", was he? He
Yeah.
looks so tiny.
Still gives me hope at 40 years old, but I can still play. But
That's pretty cool.
You know, it was a good game. Did you watch the game at all?
I saw bits and pieces.
Giddy had a dunk like on a guy, like actually knee in his chest, and just boom. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's Giddy. Like, what? What just happened?
He got a bit angry after the game. Did you see it, Jess?
I
and
saw
he
him
understandably
get angry.
got angry. I'd be getting angry too.
Yeah.
but
It's the way it goes. You can't
Yeah.
review a no call.
no, which is yeah, that's what sucks because
Yeah.
there was definitely a foul there, like you can see. But if they haven't called it, they haven't blown their whistle, they can't review it.
Yeah.
Even though the referee reviewed something earlier, because he was like, "Oh, I didn't want to guess." I was like,
I saw that,
Why
yeah.
couldn't you just do the same thing?
Just guess here.
Just blow your whistle. And oh, wait, I got to make sure of the call. Like, but it's all good. But
They played well, Germany.
We
though.
we should have won it, but we started off really slow, pretty bad defense, and then at the start of the fourth quarter, they went on a 10-0 run, all scored on K. May I say?
Yeah.
And then Paddy Mills had 2 big turnovers in the last minute.
He actually had a few in the first game too.
Yeah, but
Did you
then
watch the first game?
Giddy also had a blood rule. He had to
Oh,
get
yeah,
off the
he had to
bench
get off.
in the last 40 seconds. Like they taped it up and everything. They're like, no, you have to stay off.
Yeah, that
So-
kind of sucks.
But it is what it is.
Who's-
You got to play the FIBA game when that's the rules.
Who's joining the break?
Oh, we got quite a few.
The break.
Yeah, because the last person.
Bunce
Brandon,
1981,
Brandon.
Jimmy Doughboy, Liam Schiffer, Brandon's breaks.
Brandon's breaks. That's why. That's why
Yeah,
it
the
breaks
last
me.
one's
I'm
break.
looking at. And Kat playing for the Dominican
Oh, they're
Republic.
playing amazing. Yeah, they won both of their games.
Yep.
So, and he's playing the way he should be playing. So,
And I saw our mate Perro
good.
Cameron,
oh yeah,
NBL 1 Gold Coast Rollers women's coach and New Zealand coach. They took it
And
up
he
to the
was-
States.
He was a Blaze champion as well. Not champion, but
well, just a
played
player,
for the Blaze.
Yeah. But took it up to the Americans.
Yeah, gave it to him, but then, Americans, they're too deep, really,
Yep.
when you think about it. Even though it's like their D squad, they're like pretty amazing. Like, especially with Ant Edwards and Jalen Brunson, like,
Yeah.
there's not much
Why
you
don't
can
the
do
big
when there's
names
those
play? Would you?
They saved themselves for the Olympics, I think.
So just pick and choose. I'm
Yeah,
too good for
pretty
you.
much.
It's probably just not worth it for them either.
Well, the thing is, Trey Young wanted to play, but he didn't get chosen.
Oh, really?
So which is weird. They chose Jalen Brunson over Trey Young. I'd choose Trey Young over Jalen Brunson any day of the week.
Trey
but-
Young seems to be
I
really
think it's-
underrated to me.
Oh, yeah, well, he didn't make the All-Star game. He didn't
Yeah.
all this last year. But I don't know whether it's also a defensive thing. Like, he is an undersized guard, but so is Jalen Brunson when you think about it. So, I don't know. It is what it is.
And
He'll just stick it to him this year and be like, yeah, you should have chosen me.
you're getting excited because the NBA. Well, we've got a World
can't
Championship,
wait.
and then the NBA basically starts a couple of weeks after that.
It does.
So yeah.
My son asks me every day I get home. He's like, oh, what happened to the NBA today? Hasn't started yet, mate. Like,
And
near
your son,
birthday.
who's named after a decent player,
Yeah, the Jordan River where
Yep.
Jesus
Oh,
was
is that-
baptized.
is that what he's named after?
Yeah, that's how I kind of got away with it. But then also Michael Jordan.
Love it. What would you name your first child, Jez?
Oh, I don't know.
I was
That's a funny name.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. I have no clue.
I don't know.
well, I
What's
was
his name?
You know, it's
I'll-
I and then don't, and then I don't know Fisher.
I don't know.
a lot
How
of people
about
say
Don?
that.
Don.
They don't know
Don
Fisher.
for short.
Um,
I don't know.
Don
I was
Sash.
Don
I was
Fisher.
gonna name my son Hayden if I
Hayden.
ever had a kid after Matty Hayden, the great Australian Test opener. But then I met a guy that had named his boys Hayden and Taylor. They were twins, and they were the Australian opening batsmen.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. What else have we got? Oh, heaps going on in the NFL. NFL's about to ramp up. I think they've just played their last lot of preseason games,
Preseason
so they
stuff,
might have
yeah.
one more game. Trey Lance is gone. He's off to the Cowboys. So
Which I think it's good for him, really, because he's been injured for the last couple of years and hasn't been able to do too much. But the fact that he was traded, well, San Francisco traded like 4 draft picks or 7 draft picks, I think, all up to get that 3rd pick to choose him.
Yep.
And now they've given him up for a 4th round pick.
Yep.
So
it's pretty sad.
Dallas is doing pretty good. He'll be like a second.
He'll be back up to Dak Prescott. So that's good for.
I think they're thinking more for the future rather than just straight for now. Because Prescott's got like 1 more year on his contract, I believe.
Yep.
And then
it'll be because then they could lose him too.
So he'll learn a lot off of.
Who's your NFL team?
I forgot what it was. Remember we did it on the.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Because you're really not that much into NFL.
No, not at all.
It's not on our list, but you're a soccer dude.
I am a soccer dude.
How's that all travelling?
The soccer?
Yeah.
It's been pretty good.
The EPL?
It's
firing up?
It is firing up. It's but the
3 weeks in.
Yeah, the 3rd week in.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
Any undefeated teams?
There's like 5.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's Liverpool, Man City haven't lost a game. They've won every game.
Yep. Man City have won every game.
They've won every game. Liverpool won 2, drew 1.
Yep. Tottenham.
And then there's Tottenham and West Ham.
Yep.
And then there's another one. I don't remember what it was.
Because we were looking just before and they were talking about prices to games, weren't they?
Yes.
What it cost people. And then we went to try and find those tickets and we couldn't find any of them.
And we couldn't find the ticket. It was like the cheapest tickets in for every team.
Yeah. And like that, one of them said Liverpool was £10.50 or whatever.
Yeah.
And the cheapest ones we could find were £136.
Oh, really?
So, like, it is just, like, you got such a big population and they all want to go to the games.
Yeah.
West Ham are massive.
West Ham massive, like Ali G.
Ali G. Liam's a little concussed today because I think he thinks West Ham are good.
They are good.
They are good.
They are good.
So Liam should be buoyed by their start to the season then and have hope.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're a good team.
West Ham.
And they just signed who did they sign? Kudus from I think he played for Ajax. He's a very good player.
He's Dutch, so he'd be very good.
Yes.
All the Dutch ones are good.
Yes.
No bias though.
No bias.
Yeah.
Talking about Dutch people, which we'll just jump one. Max Verstappen won his 9th consecutive Grand Prix, the Dutch Grand Prix.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, have a look at the crowd at that race. I reckon 99% of them wore orange.
Oh, really?
So the whole thing was
That's
in
cool.
the Dutch orange. And then before the race, they had all these flags, the red, white, and blue flags of the Dutch flag, and they were waving them in the stands. It made it look like a Dutch flag. It was, and then they had Doof Doof. Liam Schiffer's here. He's a Doof Doof fan of the DJ music.
Fan of the Doof Doof.
DJ.
And yeah, and they had Andre Rieu.
Oh, wow.
With this Doof Doof bloke. And so they had this orchestra playing with the Doof Doof. And there's Andre Rieu going, whoa, 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 whatever. And
how did he do it?
Oh, no. And this bloke with a ponytail doing this and then the
That's
whole
great.
crowd doing that and this. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. But Daniel Ricciardo crashed out.
Yeah. Big,
busted his hand.
pretty decent crash too. But
yeah,
had his hand on it and just jarred it too much.
It jarred it too much and busted. Did you see that?
I saw the picture of him in like the
cast this morning
Yeah.
on Insta. Yeah.
So that was a bit of a shame because he was back in. But it brought in a guy named Liam Lawson. Have you heard of Liam Lawson before?
I actually haven't.
I haven't,
So he's a Kiwi.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he came up and it was he got the ride and he ended up finishing 13th, which sounds really good. He's like got into the car a day before.
Yeah.
But really, it was a massive disappointment to him. Do you know why?
Why?
This was the 8th time he had debuted in a class of cars, so go-karting and all the way through to Formula 2. Every single time he debuted, he'd won the race.
Oh,
This was the first time he didn't win the race on his
Oh,
debut.
dang.
He did say, "I think this is a bit of a bigger step," but he'll be driving in Monza this week. So Monza is the biggest Grand Prix. Our friends of the podcast Double Coverage, who do a great lot of work with the F1.
Go check him out.
Go check them out. They'll be all over the Monza Grand Prix because it's one of the big ones. It's in Ferrari heartland, and Ferrari will finish down the track, and Verstappen will win his 10th and become the first person to do it. Not a bad effort, 9 in a row.
Yeah,
You awake?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Just look. I walked over there then, and I thought, Jez has nodded off.
I think he was reading.
I was reading, yeah.
Shohei Ohtani torn his UCL.
UCL, so that's called Tommy John's surgery.
Yeah,
He's
the
got to have.
elbow.
They're saying that he might still play though.
Yeah, they might. He
Plays a
can't
batsman.
pitch.
Yeah.
but he can still bat. But
The
it
guy's
kind
a
of
gun.
destroys his historic season that he's been having. But
Yeah, he's
that's what happens in sports.
It-
Injuries.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know all about
Isn't
that.
he looking to get a new contract as well?
Shy. Yeah, it'll be whatever.
I think
price
he's going to
he
get
wants.
it anyway. Yeah, the dude's ridiculous.
I think people were saying that he can't get what he's asking for
because of the
because of
injury.
the injury.
Well, I guess for the next 12 months he won't be able to pitch. So,
Yeah.
you know,
As long
someone's
as he
going to. Someone's.
rehabs it
Yeah.
properly.
The thing is though, and we've seen this in the NBA, even in the NFL here in Australia, when they sign Jarryd Hayne to a team, everyone supports that team. And I think Otani is just
Exactly.
a massive marketing
Drawing card.
Yeah, marketing dollars.
Plus being Asian as well, you got that whole
Yeah.
side of things. Got a whole country riding on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AFL.
AFL.
What's going on? You've put
We-
something on here that
we-
absolutely disgusts me.
We have a top 8. Yeah, that was a brilliant behind.
Oh, this is
By
the best
Joe
Let's just
Danaher.
start there. Joe Danaher. So scores very early in the game.
Oh, dull.
Joe takes a rip and mark in the goal square.
Were you there?
I was sitting about 15 metres from this atrocity. My old man, who's 80 and has 2 broken legs, no, it doesn't really, but you know, he's 80, would have kicked that goal.
Dude, I would have kicked that goal and I got
And-
massive feet.
He dead set shanked it into the
I don't know how you
post.
do that.
I don't know. It's harder to do that
It's
than miss.
harder
Than
to
miss
do
I
that.
just love how he's like, yeah, dang it.
Yeah, and he doesn't care. Well, he does, but he's just got that mo that makes everything look like he's laughing.
You guys won though.
We did. We won.
So that's
So
good.
we got a qualifying final at the Gabba against Port Adelaide in a couple of weeks. So yeah, the GWS had a big win. You put that on there to slot into the 8, which was really cool to be fair.
Yeah, Carlton gave it to him. They were like, oh yeah, I feel sorry for these guys. Let's let them
That's exactly
But
right.
didn't let them have the home
The home
final.
final.
Yeah.
So what it ended up becoming was it became this real, you know, let's see where they are on the ladder because they were flicking between 7th and 6th.
Yeah, I liked how they had the ladder on the bottom left of the screen. That
Oh,
was
so it
cool.
was
Yeah.
flicking depending
Yeah.
on the scores?
Yeah.
Because I know when they kicked the goal, they're like, oh, St Kilda has to get home finals or whatever. now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
46 points or 45 points was the tipping point at one stage that they had to lead by. Then Carlton kicked a goal, which meant that GWS had to kick a goal and a behind to
That's
get
funny.
back. And then Carlton kicked a couple of goals or stuff. You can come to Melbourne and play some
Yeah. We've helped you out enough as it
Yeah,
is.
we've got you into the finals. Forget it. But we didn't talk about it last week. I'm really disturbed about it because Adelaide had a goal disallowed. It should have been a goal.
Did you not talk about it last week?
I think we might have. But
I think
it's
we
this
mentioned it, yeah.
this week though. It's just highlighted how big a mistake it is
Oh, it was
because
huge.
if that goal had been given as a goal, Adelaide would have finished 8th and Sydney would have finished 10th.
Oh,
So
no way.
Sydney are in the finals because of that, and Adelaide have missed it because of that. So
That was the one where the goal
Yeah, he
referee
just
or
screwed
whatever.
it up.
It's like, yeah, no.
yeah, just
Went point
Oh,
straight.
gave it
behind.
the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, that's what that one is. The NRL comes to its end. We'll chat about that probably next week. Not much happening there, to be honest.
No, I couldn't find much.
Yeah. And then the All Blacks lost to South Africa in a warm-up game, 35-7.
Yeah, heaviest margin they've ever lost by.
Yep. And I think the Wallabies lost by about 400.
Most probably.
They are going Scheisenhausen, the Wallabies, and they're just making Eddie Jones really upset. But yeah, let's go. I reckon we got some news to talk about. All right. I know we keep talking about the collectors market. It's coming up.
Might as well keep talking about it until it
Just
happens.
be there.
Yeah, we should. But I wanted to bring up in upcoming events, I wanted to bring up the fact that if you're listening to this in other states, because we know about the ones here around us, but if you know about this in other states, tell them to drop us a line and we'll give
Yeah, we'll give them a plug.
anything a plug. We've been known
If
to
we can, we'll try and get down there.
we've
Work
we,
trip.
we've been known to plug nearly anything.
Oh yeah,
Just ask Chop.
yeah.
We'll get to that later. But yeah, there's events happening all over the country. So I get really self-conscious that we're only promoting the ones here in Queensland, but we need to get some details on these other ones. I know the South Australian Collectors show, we won't be at it this time, but it's in November.
Nice. I know
that's
Melbourne's
coming up.
had some pretty good
Melbourne's
ones.
had some really good ones. So you know, a lot of these things. Mitch from the Collectors Market, he's loving it. He's getting right on on board and ramping up everything. Apparently, there's going to be billboards for this one.
Ooh,
How cool is that?
that's cool.
I'm going to have.
But if you are from interstate, come up. It's 2 days.
hell yeah, it's a 2-day event.
So.
Held in the Sunshine State. I'm not going to say where, but it's Beenleigh. But Beenleigh's nice.
Oh, it's across the highway. It's classed as Yatla.
Oh, okay.
It's not as bad.
Not as bad, but no, it's in a good space. Halfway between Brisbane and the Gold Coast. So get your ass down here. Come and stay on the Gold Coast. Help the economy here.
Yes, sir.
Where would you go on the Gold Coast?
Where would I go on the Gold
Jeremy
Coast?
lives close. Just stay at Jeremy's house.
Yeah, just come to Hope Island.
Yeah,
We'll let anyone in.
yeah. Any card shops?
Any card shops?
Yeah.
Maybe the local card
They
shop.
should go to the local card shops. Come down and stay
Sounds
at Mermaid Beach. You can come to the local card shop. You can pick up some supplies and some cards.
And if you're driving up from up north, on the way, stop off at
Mint.
Wollongabba.
Oh yeah, but you could also stop at Mint.
Or Mint, yeah.
Oh look here, I'm just trying to share the love with
Or
everyone.
there's SJ2K.
SJ2K
up in Brisbane.
and then Reaper.
Yeah,
You got
well, it's
Reaper?
quite a lot, eh?
You got a heap of them.
Got some good ones.
But the other thing that's coming up, and it's kind of an event, it is that we're going to have a forum, a collectors forum, where we're going to get a group of collectors together. So some people that you might see in the comments on here might get a invitation to come and join. But it's about making the hobby great in Australia and what we need to do as a overall hobby.
That sounds awesome.
So we'll get a lot of different opinions. Yes, PSG are going to be involved, obviously coordinating it, but it's not about PSG. We welcome people that grade with any other companies, don't grade, whatever it is. We want to have a chat to everyone and just see what it is that they like going on.
Sounds good.
Which should be good. Anything else in this part that you want to come up with?
No.
Or should we just move on? This is going to be the fun part, I reckon, the next bit. You ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Love it. I want to play something.
Okay.
All right. This is what we're starting with.
Here we go.
All right. Let's hope this works.
And through it all, we'll play the way we want to, with Big Ange Postecoglou. Whether I'm right or wrong, it's Big Ange Ball.
Oh, how good's this?
Keep your Pochettino, Conte and Mourinho, and even Christian Groves.
Oh, this is fantastic.
It's everywhere we go.
Ready? This is the end.
I'm loving Big Ange instead.
How good is that?
That's sick.
So we're gonna cross to our EPL expert over here.
Oh, I wouldn't say expert.
Well, you're the biggest EPL
Compared to
fan
us.
sitting here. How big has Ange gotten in 3 weeks? I'm not talking literally. I'm talking.
No. Everyone, when he first went to Tottenham, everyone was like, we don't want him at our club. Get him out of our club. And now everyone at Tottenham loves him. They're singing this song everywhere.
Singing that song. Do you know who was singing that song?
Robbie
Williams was singing that song. It's his song, and he was quite happy to
Yeah, do a remix.
do a remix of it.
That's
And
awesome.
yes, that is the absolute. Liam Schiffer's an idiot. That is the
What'd he say?
absolute epitome of the other side of the coin.
Yeah, it's so good. We love Ange
So what's happened? Why?
because he's winning. He's winning.
What's he winning? Talk some more. Give us something.
He's just winning. That's what they couldn't do last year.
Well, they were winning. They
He's doing-
finished
he's
8th
doing well
last
as a
year.
Yeah, they're not good enough. Their team's better than that.
But they lost their best player.
It's only
Didn't
Harry
matter?
Kane.
Didn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all.
So as long as you play this attacking brand of football.
Just stick
and-
with Ange.
It's crazy because here's a bloke who started as the youth coordinator at South Melbourne back in the day. Then he
he's
coached South
coaching
Melbourne,
Tottenham.
Yep.
Good on him.
Brisbane Roar, Melbourne Victory, some Japanese team, Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
It could be.
Pretty sure. And then he went to Celtic. And what did they say at Celtic? They say, we don't want this bloke. This guy's an idiot. Why is Celtic getting this guy? Yeah,
And he
Won-
won everything.
won the-
I think he won
won the Triple Crown for them.
4 out of 5 medals he can get.
And they loved him. So then apparently Rod Stewart did a song for him
Oh, for
at
real?
Celtic because
Yeah.
Rod Stewart's a Celtic fan. Now he's gone there. It's taken 3 weeks, and he has just turned the public opinion around.
That's awesome.
And now Robbie Williams is singing to him. Um,
I wonder what's going to happen if they start losing though.
Yokohama, Liam Gazard, thank you, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I told you it was like Yokohama, Kawasaki. It's all the
Same
same.
thing.
Yeah.
We've got K in it.
Hopefully it continues.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, I hope they come second in the league. That's all I can say.
And then
Liverpool
win
come
the,
first.
Liverpool
final.
first, yeah. Sorry,
And then win the final.
no, they don't have finals.
They just come first and that's it. You finish
that's
first.
boring.
Yeah, I agree.
Why not have like a playoff
really?
where they like
Yeah, have a playoff.
get a winner?
I feel like I'm at a tennis match watching it. Bang, bang, bang. I didn't think you'd say that.
What? It's just like I love the way they end the season though. That's like the best thing ever.
9 games.
Every single game on at the
10
same time.
games
If
of
you-
Oh, at the same time. Yeah, I know
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, because that would have helped the AFL this week because they tried to piece it all together. It kind of worked, but
yeah.
yeah. But most people, most real football fans, Liam Gazard, let me know. Do you think that there should be a playoff?
Well,
Or-
there technically is like the FA Cup.
Yeah, but that's a knockout comp.
Yeah.
You lose one, you're gone.
Yeah.
But for the league,
I feel
you
like
want a grand final.
it's just it adds more.
Okay.
Yeah, it means the fans have like
I'm waiting
I
for
think
Liam
it's
Gazard
a lot
to
more.
tell me what.
I just think
what
it'd
he
be more
thinks.
exciting. Soccer's already boring enough as it is.
But it's just absolutely ridiculously fantastic to see an Australian, the first time an Australian's been a manager of an EPL team.
And he's getting songs sung about him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mate, it's pretty cool.
Not just a song, it's Robbie Williams.
Yeah, and he's singing it, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not getting ask
yeah.
Pugs sung to him.
Yeah.
He's getting, and I'm sure there'll be more. Liam hasn't even replied. He must
Maybe
he must
left.
want a grand final as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Um,
weighing up it.
He's he's a solicitor. He's weighing up his options.
He's got the pros and cons written down.
Yeah. Oh, that would be him too. He's a very astute man, old Liam Gazard. Stephen Bradbury. Tell us about Stephen Bradbury. please.
Yeah, I read this today. So back in March, he was at Caloundra Beach, and him and his son were just out swimming, surfing, doing all this, and then he saw someone out struggling, so he's gone out to rescue them, and it turned out to be 4. There was 4 teenagers.
Yep.
And so he's like saved them all, and the life. He sent his son off to go get a lifeguard. The lifeguards came over and they all got him into safety, and he's been awarded a bravery award.
Is that the roller skater guy?
Oh my
Ice
God.
skating.
Was it ice skating? Oh yeah, ice skating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they all fell over. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, they were both.
One of the great comments I've ever heard on this podcast was that the roller skater guy. It was
Close. I got
It was-
skating
Yeah,
right.
you did. But you knew.
I was
what
about
you-
halfway there.
Yeah, everyone fell over, but this time he rescued the people that fell over.
This time he actually
See,
did win.
This is the opposite thing.
Yeah.
First time he everyone fell over and he didn't care about him. He just went past. This time,
Well, he
I'll
said
help
he
him.
said he went into Olympic mode.
oh,
I was like, but you, it's like your Olympic mode is everyone falling over.
I like.
Although making the finals is pretty good.
I love the story, right?
Yeah.
Everyone fell over, the Stephen Bradbury and all the rest of it. But if there's one person that's milked every
and
second
good
out of
on
it,
him.
it's Stephen Bradbury.
Yeah, straight up.
I went into Olympic.
Oh, here we
mode.
go. Gazard likes how it is. They already have the community shield, which is considered a glorified friendly. So don't think the English would want it.
Bloody Poms. Okay, then the World Athletics Championships. We did have a gold medal.
We've had a couple actually, but this one, Nina Kennedy.
Did we have more than one gold medal at the?
Yeah, I think there was
Oh, there you go.
Swimming. I can't remember.
Well, the Athletics Championship, probably not a swimming one.
Yeah. Well, she beat her personal best. Yeah, I know, my bad.
It's fine. Didn't have to do him like that, Rob.
Yeah. She beat her personal best, and then Katie Moon, who's from America, who's a
Yep.
Olympic champion, she went up and did the exact same, but nipped the bar, but it just like stayed there.
Fell over.
Yeah,
Oh, it
and
stayed.
then they had the chance to do a jump off, and they just like were discussing, and they're like, "What if we don't?" Because they're both absolutely overexhausted by then.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Let's just both win gold."
It is part of what they can do. They're allowed to do that.
Yeah. So they both shared it.
What do you think?
I think it's great.
You think it's good to share a gold?
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
I agree.
You do?
Yeah. Why not?
Shouldn't we have a winner?
They
both won.
They both won.
Yeah.
They didn't.
And then the other lady got bronze.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
silver.
Wow. So we ended with 6 medals. We had gold, 2 silver, and 3 bronze, which is quite symmetrical. Or numerical.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Nice.
We finished 8th on the tally. Oh no, we didn't. I don't know how this. Oh, there's points. Oh no, let's nick this off. That's dumb. We finished 12th on the tally. 1 gold, 2 silver, and 3 bronze. And that is not using the American system of the total medals. That is using the actual system.
Oh, like how America won
when they
the
won the
swimming. Yeah.
Because if we use the American system of total medals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we would have been 6th.
Yeah.
But no, we finished 12th because we only won 1 gold, and that's what I would agree with. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about, there's not many sports that will give you joint gold medals when there is a way that you can actually, do a playoff sort of thing, jump off. But then the American...
But if you're that exhausted, though, do
that's
you
what
risk
she said.
injury?
That's exactly what she said. We're dealing with a sport that is bloody dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So, and they were exhausted. It was 4 hours. It was temperatures in the mid-30s all the way through. So, no, congratulations to Nina Kennedy. Winning a gold medal at a world championship is special. And I think it's really special the way they did it. I agree with Jez.
You agree with me?
Yeah.
Yay.
Why wouldn't I?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Where are you going, Rob?
Where? What do you mean? I know. Well, we talked about this last week.
I had nowhere to add it, and I was like, yeah, I'll just chuck it in there.
We'll do that at the end. We'll do that one at the end.
Right.
Let's go.
That's Brett's crazy idea.
Yeah.
You got know when to hold 'em,
Know when to fold.
When to fold 'em.
Love
know
it.
when to walk away, know when to
Run.
Card talk. We got some. Let's talk about some cracking and resubmitting stories out of the US. So let's just put our cards on the table. This is not bashing any particular company, and certainly not an Australian company, because
Public service announcement.
it's a public service announcement. Well, we don't know what the truth is.
Oh, no, it's just
We
funny
don't
to
know
me.
who has screwed this up, but one of them has. Take it away.
So last week we talked about Trevor Lawrence. There was a colour blast that went from a PSA to a BGS 5, PSA 5 to a BGS 10 pristine, which is crazy, ridiculous.
Can we stop for 1 second? No, and the reason why
Stop
is
for a
I've
second.
just read my my run
little
sheet.
message.
My run sheet, which has one of the Ask Pugz questions, and it says, thoughts on the recent cross-grading of a low PSA card with a Beckett coming back as a 10. Continue.
Oh, okay, we'll get into that later.
No, go now. Keep going.
Oh, we spoke most about that last week, but I'll do it again anyway later.
We'll talk about this exact one.
Yeah. So this week we've had a PSA 4, Jalen Hurts NT RPA numbered to 99, get resubmitted to BGS, and it came back a 9.5 with a 10 auto. So it went from a 4 to a 9.5.
Or a 9.5, sorry, yeah. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So last week we had and this is the one that Liam was
5 to
bringing
a
up.
BGS 10.
Yeah, so last week 5 to a BGS 10.
How does that even happen?
So
Well-
which one is screwed?
So the T-Law one, I know the guy cracked it and actually cleaned it and then resubmitted it. So I don't know. There's different ways of...
See,
that people
there's
clean
always other
cards.
parts to a story, isn't
Yeah.
there?
So there's a way that people clean cards and they can make them shinier, I guess, and much better and all that. And it worked, obviously. Got a BGS 10. But the Jalen Hurts, I know the guy who had the original, who had the PSA 4 and then cracked it. He's Pecoy Pools on Instagram. And he's part of like the Gamble YouTube crew. Yeah, and all he did was crack it and resubmit it. Didn't touch the card again. And it got a 9.5, which is insane.
Makes no sense. One of them has got to be that wrong. It's not funny. But
Yeah.
when
The
your
card,
kids,
I don't know how the card would have got a PSA 4 in the first place. When you look at it, the thing is incredible. So
well, it's not
whether they've just bumped something on like on the spreadsheet or something and it's changed.
That
can
could happen.
happen.
It
Yeah.
could happen. There could be human error, and that's the thing. Human error does happen. But that's a remarkable tool.
Was it like
Exactly.
someone's last
Mint
day?
collectibles. Those card cleaning kits must be amazing.
Yes. Hello, Zach, mate. Good to see you.
We got Chris Anstey in the building. What's up, sir?
If people want to know, they should go on his
Go on his tour. Anstey Tours.
Just
Check him out.
Check him out. We have
Best time of your life.
We have one of the 3 people on here. Jez, how was it when they all went on that tour last year?
I had a great time.
Yeah, so did I. It was so quiet here.
It was a good time here.
It was. It was a great time.
We probably had more fun than them, I reckon.
No, probably not. Bastards. But no, check him out on the Chris Anstey tour. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. On the ridiculous subject, though, you know who hasn't been here? The Human Plover hasn't been on today. But he loves Leaf, and there's been a bit of news at Leaf.
Oh, where is he? Hey?
Do you know the news at Leaf?
This news?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading it right now.
This one right here. It's on my sheet.
Carry on. I'm out.
I did spell his name wrong, though.
Did
That's
you?
all right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
With an A?
Yeah, come on. Do you want to
Your
give the
brain.
news?
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't be giving the news because I don't news.
You don't news.
He doesn't news.
I know people
He
that
doesn't
don't-
English either.
I know people that don't sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The CEO from Leaf has stepped down.
Yeah, Brian Gray.
Brian Gray
Brian
has
Gray.
stepped down. Now, Pugz, you and I got a theory on this.
Well, I reckon with all the Panini fanatic stuff that's happening, there could be a possibility if they're going to be doing non-licensed cards for a while. Why not get the head honcho that knows what he's doing?
100%.
Like, why not? The guy, he's good at what
30
he does,
30 years in the business.
and he's amazing.
Can you
at what he
imagine
does.
his little black book?
Oh yeah,
He's got volumes.
and the people that he gets to sign cards for him is like insane.
Well, we got everything from Augustus Gloop to Michael Jordan. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does Michael Jordan sign for him? Might
I
have.
think
I
I
might
have
have
seen
gone.
Michael Jordan.
I might have
cards.
gone one step
Like,
too high.
I think it's like a sticker.
We'll say
logo,
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he's got. There's a card that's like Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. Like it's ridiculous. I would 100% go buy that card if I had the money to do it. But
Yeah.
he's got a pretty good array of clients that he.
Would you do
knows.
it, Jez?
Yes.
You would? You just go leave us all
Just
here
do
for
it.
a bit of extra money?
Just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. You just.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think about it twice.
Well, I'm not a CEO, so.
Well, if the if a CEO from another place came and said, "Hey,
No, Rob, I
Come-
wouldn't. I would
come
never
and-
leave you.
come and speak on our podcast, 6
Oh.
words," that's all
I
you need
wouldn't
to do.
take it.
You wouldn't take it. See,
No.
I
That's
wouldn't
loyalty.
Take it. That's only 4. So
That's
we've got
loyalty.
Two more left.
that's why we love
That's
him so
all.
much.
So, Mint Collectibles has a Honey Boo Boo auto from Leaf Century. Pop
See,
Century.
that is
See, they're cool.
Zach,
But
mate.
you can get like Jessica Alba autos.
Mate, I got Henry Winkler.
There's so many cool ones, man. He does a great job.
Yeah, I got a Jessica Alba card recently from Leaf, number 199, and a
Yeah, that's
Kate
cool.
Middleton card.
Yeah. See,
Playing
how
hockey?
cool is that?
She's playing hockey.
That's cool.
George W. Bush.
Have they got King George now? Water like horse polo. You know how he plays polo or whatever.
That's
That
King
would be-
Charles.
King Charles. But who did I say?
George.
Same thing.
He died
But
400 years ago.
yeah. Why
don't
did I
know.
say George? What the heck?
Because I said George W. Bush.
Oh, that's-
So,
yeah.
yeah, sorry, man. That's my fault.
That's all right.
I got a George W. Bush. It's a picture of him playing baseball at college.
That's so cool.
See? Bizarre.
See, Leaf, mate.
Might have to.
I reckon Fanatics may buy them.
That's what
They
I
should.
reckon that could be on the track. You know, just that pop century, that pop culture kind of business.
Oh, they got that many followers that love that stuff. So why not?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Just talk to Bailey.
100% he loves them. Don't know much. Oh, new releases.
Yeah, I couldn't find
No.
much.
Oi.
And I knew you'd know it, so that's why I just
No,
put
no,
question
no, no,
marks.
no.
Oi.
We did. We've got.
Oh, actually, it's
That's it. We've written it. We wrote it on
down.
extra
Yeah.
because I've been
Breaking
waiting.
news.
This is actually breaking news.
Breaking news. That's the one I
That
wanted.
one.
What do we got? What's this one?
I just hit it. Let's find out.
Ooh.
Yes.
oh.
Oh, a drum roll. Finally.
About time, woman.
Oh, it's the longest drum roll in the world. Yes.
Breaking news.
This is breaking news. I literally received an email, 5 minutes before we came on air. I
Yeah.
rang the organisation involved to make sure that I was allowed to say what is happening. And when I say it's big news, I've been waiting for one of the sporting codes here in Australia to come out with a women's hobby box. And AFL team coach is doing it.
Boom.
Well done to AFL team coach.
AFLW
on 'em.
cards.
AFLW card, so all 18 teams will be on.
That's awesome.
Will be in the set, designed straight for the AFLW. There is no AFL cards in there at all. And you can say who has designed some of the cards.
Design Tyson Beck.
Tyson Beck has designed some of
Boom.
the cards. So we're not
You know
talking
they're
Mickey
fire.
Mouse.
They're lit.
They're lit.
They're lit.
Legit lit.
Legit lit.
Yeah, YOLO.
Drip.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
No, I'm like, I know none of those. Can you give me one?
Give you what?
Just
Gas.
Some, gas.
Gas.
Some word.
It's this is legitness, Rob.
This is legitness.
Legitness.
So-
too legitness to quitness.
I don't know. Oh, Nash has just joined. I think it's amazing that they've got
I
a
think
set of
it's cool.
cards. Now, like in the fair income department, they've done it right. The boxes will be $60 a box.
Ooh, that's
So they're nice and cheap. $2.50 a pack, 24 packs per box. There are case hits, there's inserts, there's all the ones that are in the AFL men's cards.
But being team coach as well is great. I think it's good for kids and the colours and the design. I think it's great.
Liam Gazzard trying to tell us at UCLA. Or,
UCLW.
Oh, UCLW,
also
sorry.
Came out very recently.
well, yeah, no, that's cool too. That's cool too.
What's UCLW?
That's a Champions League
Oh, yeah.
of the women's Champion League.
Nice.
And that's cool. But here in Australia, it's just something that I didn't see coming just yet. They've drip fed a few women's cards into the main releases for the year, but which have we graded any of the women's cards?
The AFL ones?
Yeah.
A couple.
A couple, yeah, we've had a couple of them. I know we had a couple of NRLW Mojo cards from last year, and obviously Zara Canfield cards we've done a few of.
Oh, do you see he posted like them all the other day?
Crazy.
All like
Ridiculous.
48 of them.
Ridiculous.
Still got 52 to go, mate.
He knows where about 6 of them are, and they're just not giving them up, and that's funny.
But there's a reason. It's probably because we talk it up all
Yeah,
the time.
exactly. But yeah, for them to put together a set just in time, and look, big double tick to them. The cards will be available mid-September, which is just 2 rounds into the AFLW season. So
Oh, wow, that's great.
massive double tick for that.
That just reminds me of the. Did you ever see there was an AFL game getting released halfway through the AFL season?
Yeah.
And hasn't been released on Xbox yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Still now.
Yeah.
And the season's nearly done.
Yeah.
Well, NBL released their cards, 3 months after the season
Oh, yeah.
finished, a couple of weeks before the next season started.
They seem to be going well, though. So
No, I think it's fantastic and great news. Well done to Team Coach. We will, hopefully a bit more news on that in the next couple of weeks as well, with some kind of news that we would be able to pass on from a Platinum Standard grading. No, that's absolutely brilliant. So, well done to Team Coach.
What next, Rob?
What are we going to do next?
Should we go ask Pugz next?
Yeah, let's
Or-
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's this one.
yeah.
When you're unsure of an answer and you want to find the reason or the meaning, find a wizard who's wise. Looking further than the puzzle greatest hit. Every answer can be trusted, so there's no need to fear.
curtain plug.
Okay, that's for that is a curtain rod. That is the end of a curtain rod there for Chop. Ask
Thanks
Pugz.
to Ziggy.
Ask Pug. So we do have a couple of questions. I'm actually missing one. I know there was another question that I'm missing, so we will just to the boys from Ball Don't Lie. I will find them and we'll ask them next week. So thoughts on the recent cross grading low PSA cards with Beckett coming back as 10s? Just give it a
Ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I just find it. How do you go from a 5 to a 10?
I think you should.
Or a 4 to a 9.5.
I think the term flummoxed should be used.
I've never heard that word
Yeah,
before in my
neither.
life.
Really?
Yeah,
I was flummoxed.
flummoxed.
I hope I
Flummoxed about the word flummoxed.
I'm hoping I haven't just made that word up, which is
I'm a rapper. You're allowed to make up words.
oh, okay. Flummoxed. I'm just checking.
Well, the word worked, so it's fine.
Well, it's on Google.
It sounded
Flummoxed, bewildered, or perplexed.
There you
I
go.
am
I'm
definitely
bewildered.
flummoxed.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm flummoxed.
I'm
That's
flummoxed.
my new
Um,
tattoo.
Yep.
Flummoxed.
Okay, so from my mate Mitch at the Collectors Market, Father's Day
Mitch.
is this weekend.
Boom. It is.
Look
too.
after your dads. What's your favourite thing about being a dad, and are your boys collectors?
Oh, favorite thing about being a dad is,
Being
I guess.
being perpetually poor.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, that's just being married.
Oh, okay. Hello, Beck.
Just
Ooh.
just that I can be like a influence, I guess, influence to them. Yes, my youngest, he loves rainbows and unicorns and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really collect, but he likes all the pink Pokemon cards and the purple Pokemon cards and anything that has a cute picture on it, which is cool. And then Jordan pretty much just copies what I do, but he has his own certain type of players that he likes, like Giannis and Damian Lillard. And
Jordan is a little Pugs.
he
There is a
legit
dead
looks
set.
exactly like me.
Yep.
That's what's funny.
He is
And
a little
Eli looks
Pugs.
like me, but he's got blonde hair. So
Yeah.
that's cool. But I love everything about
He,
being a
he
dad.
might end up being a ranger.
Eh,
that happens.
possibly because my wife is,
Bit-
well, she dyes her hair blonde, but she is redhead.
Why do redheads not want to
I
admit
don't know. I
they're
like
redheads?
red hair. Like
Yeah, what's
I
wrong
don't
with
see
it?
the point of it. So.
Do you know anyone that has red hair that just denies it?
Yeah, I know one person. They say it's not actually.
There's no
red hair.
way she can't say that her hair's not
Yeah,
red.
it's not.
It
she
is.
reckons it's strawberry.
It's a
blonde.
strawberry blonde. That's what my
It's-
wife
it's-
says.
It's ranger.
That's straight
It's
up
ranger.
ranger.
If you have to try and
Yeah.
say what it is, it's ranger.
Yeah, exactly.
Strawberry blonde.
Just
is
embrace
ranger.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Embrace
enjoy
it.
it.
They're
Guys
saying
love red hair.
they're
That's what
saying
it is.
yeah, they're saying
love
that the ranger race is diminishing. No, just the people admitting to it are diminishing.
Yeah.
Maybe that was my rant. I don't have a rant this week.
You don't have a rant.
I am
So-
loving
so
so much life this week.
You're loving life.
Yeah, why not? Like, life is fantastic.
Loving life.
Yeah, I've got
What about-
family,
what
and
about-
friends.
What about old mates behind?
Oh,
You already had that little rant, so that's all right.
no, but
But
I
you
didn't
still
even have a
won, so it's
rant.
okay.
We won the game. People get a bit too excited about it. It's just a game of footy. Did Joe bother? Did it bother Joe? No.
He's just like, yeah, whatever.
I'll tell you what
I
though.
get paid my money.
When he got the next shot at goal, he was running into an open goal. He did not take any chances.
Yeah.
he ran right up to the line and then booted it about 80 meters
yeah.
into the crowd. No, I think this week it's Rob's love.
Rob's love. Oh,
Rob's love. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Rob's love.
Rob's love.
Rob's love.
Rob's
Should I do the crazy frog thing?
Romance. Rob's romance.
Rob's moment.
Rob's moment. You like
Yeah, I think the moment this week for me was this isn't crazy.
No, but it's still the thing.
Yeah. What's going on? It's changed.
Exactly. What is going on? Rob is so relaxed this week. He I got out of bed
Relaxed
the other
Rob.
day. Yeah, I got out of bed the other day.
He's flummoxed me.
Yeah, no, use it right. I mean, we could rant about people who use words wrong.
Let's do that.
But I woke up the other day and I walked outside and it was a beautiful day. Saw a couple of birds in the trees. Walked a
I
little
think you
bit.
can see that every day.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, we don't. We don't. So I'm going to just tell people, get outside, enjoy life, and
live, laugh, love.
yeah, and go find your friends and your family. Give your mum a hug. Give your dad a hug. Say well done. Thanks for raising such a
It is
good kid.
Father's Day this weekend, so give your dad a hug this
Straight
weekend.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing for Father's Day?
Going around to my parents' place. Having a cheeky
Did you
dinner.
like the way that he said going around to my parents? Going to your dad's.
Go and see your dad.
Yeah,
Going to see my dad.
But I'm seeing my parents.
Oh, no, yeah, you got to stay in the good books with your mum. I know
Yeah.
why too. You want a ticket to the grand final.
Yeah.
So here's one for you, Pugs.
That's great.
You've got 4 sons.
4 sons.
Four sons, right? Just let's hypothetical. This this is like an Ask Pugs.
Yeah.
You got 4 sons. You got a husband, and you're the mum.
Yep.
Right. You get 5 tickets to the grand final. How do you choose which son's not going?
You'd give it to the boys.
And you wouldn't go yourself.
Yeah.
But
It's Father's Day.
nah, but
Not in 4 weeks
Also-
when the grand
Oh,
final's
okay.
on.
also
Ah.
a chance that your favourite team could be playing in the grand final.
Oh, then you'd get 100% choice.
Yeah.
if your team's playing, you get it.
But how do you choose which one of your 4 kids
Yeah, no, it's
is
hard.
not going?
Do you just boot the one you
I
least
reckon
like?
just put a bid on it.
I reckon. I said to Jez, I said, mate, this is
Roll
the
the
this is the
dice.
opportunity to find out how much your mum loves you.
Yeah.
Oh, I already know I'm the favourite. I'm the
play,
youngest, I'm
play
by far the
roulette or
favourite.
something.
Play roulette. Game of poker.
Yeah,
Go
whoever-
all in.
and whoever wins, you get a ticket, and then you play again. You do rounds.
Yeah. Oh, it would be so
You
disappointing.
can't do it like
to be
soccer
that,
with like first to fifth or whatever.
It'd
You
be
gotta
so
play off.
disappointing to be that kid that missed out, eh? Like
Yeah.
you'd just be.
Do you
gutted.
all like AFL? Like you,
Yeah.
and you
yeah.
all like the same team?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
So it's like a
Yeah.
family affair. Or just go buy one more ticket.
No, because the 5 might be in a special area.
Yeah, and it's you can't just buy tickets
Yeah.
to the AFL Grand Final.
Yeah, I know.
You got to,
You can
Get
if
lucky
you like you
enough.
buy it off someone.
yeah, or if you got $5,000 per ticket. But yeah, what about you, Pugs? What's happening for Father's Day for you? This is how we're ending the podcast this week.
We've got like a special Father's Day thing at church. So I'll
Yep.
see Mitch there.
Nice.
And then we're doing like a Father's Day thing with Beck's parents or Beck's dad,
Yep.
and her mum will be there too.
Yep.
And
See,
then
that's the way you do it.
yeah, and then that's about it. Have
Yeah.
a chill out afternoon. My dad's
Yeah.
down in Melbourne, so I won't see
Ah.
him, but I'll give him a message or phone call.
Yeah,
I don't really
nice.
like talking on the phone, so
You just like talking
message will
on
do.
podcasts as you're talking.
Yeah.
I kind of like I've gone into the. Yeah, I like being behind a microphone. Actually, that's like my comfort zone.
You could come in here and
Yeah,
ring him
just
on
bring
the.
him on here.
Yeah, be like, hey, Dad, how you going?
Do a podcast of you.
Yeah.
Pugz calling his dad.
Yeah.
The next big thing
TikTok
on
video.
the listener app or the Podfire platform. You'll be absolutely mystified as to what I'm doing for Father's Day.
Gonna see your dad.
Going to a game on the weekend.
I'm taking my dad to the AFLW.
Yeah, nice.
So we're
What
going
team you seen?
Brisbane and Richmond. I'm playing out at Springwood, so I'll take him out there. Springfield. Springwood.
Oh, do they play all the way out there?
Yeah. It's like 5 minutes from the end of the earth.
It's
but
right near Ipswich.
very
it? Yeah.
close, very close to Ipswich. So we'll hope that if only
It always reminds me of that Springfield.
if only bloody Chop was online, I could make some Ipswich jokes.
Yeah, where is he?
So I'm going to take him out there. So be good to your fathers this week. If hopefully your fathers are around. If they're not, give them a call.
If it wasn't for your dad, you wouldn't be here.
Well, that's exactly right.
All his life.
Oh, yeah.
Ball is life.
All his life. Yeah.
Ball is life. Be nice to your fathers. Thank you to Ruby for being the greatest producer to shake her head at the end of every podcast.
Ringer.
I
got the
you
evils.
got the look. My wife would say you got stink eye. Now I'm
Yeah.
getting stink eye. It's been fantastic. Thanks, Jez.
Thanks, Rob.
Anything last words? What do you got, Jez?
Anything last word?
It's a,
Any last words? No, you first.
no,
'cause-
Rob. No, Pugz
Yeah,
first.
Pugz first.
No, do Pugz first.
Now you're playing tennis. All right. Protect your cards.
Get your cards graded.
Yes, sir.
Be nice to your dads. Catch you later, guys. Bye.